All right, so here we go. A 1 and a 2 and a 1, 2, zippity doo. Bottom boys.
Bottom boys.
Bottom boys.
Bottom boys.
The bottom
Bottom boys getting fruity with its bottom boys. Bottom boys getting fruity with them bottom boys. Bottom boys doing the fruity stuff at the bottom of the fruit.
Hell yeah.
Stuff.
We fucking crushed it again.
We are so fucking good at this
I know.
shit,
no
man.
one here to just bask in the glory of
know.
our presence. Sometimes, I feel like a tree in the woods. And let me tell you, we're making a motherfucking sound.
Like,
we're making
We're
a damn
fucking
sound.
sturdy ass oak hedge.
I'm a
Shit,
oak.
you don't want to cut because it's so damn hard.
Yeah, thicket.
Hedgewood thickets.
I'm a thicket with 2 C's.
Yours.
Thicc. Thicket.
Sticky thicket.
I'm backing up that sticky wicket. Got
the
that
sticky
thicket.
thicket.
Oh man, yeah. Here we go.
Oh, we need to stop. We're going to do the song again.
I know. We're just
Lord.
gonna start busting it out. Welcome to the Bottom Boys cast. I hope you're doing well. I am your snake daddy, your hamburger princess, the shit poster supreme, Matt Keck. Alongside me is the light of my life,
Paul Shields.
the leader of the Violent Farmers. So we have a show, the Arson Club, coming up at the Rhino. It is the day after Thanksgiving, so
Black Friday.
in a couple of days from when this goes live, and it's going to be a good one. Some of our guests that we've had on are going to be there. Tristan was here last week. He's talked Macy's balloons with us. You should definitely check that one out.
It's a good one.
Cody Dietrich, who was
Oh,
with
that's
us talking
another
about the
good
end of
one.
the world.
That's
He was a
another good
great
one.
guest.
Another good one.
And then we're going to have Mick Rice Hall, who I'm sure we'll have on at some point as well.
Oh, yeah, we need Mick on
Yeah,
this.
we do. He's also very funny. It's going to be a great time. We got some funny bits. We got some funny bits. Paul came up with some funny stuff. So if you can make it, do it. Also, what else do we have to plug?
Christmas.
There it is. Christmas podcast.
Christmas podcast.
So even right after this, today we're going to record another funzie. But we're watching Christmas movies this year.
Yeah, great. Awesome.
I am the Christmas fan. Paul's a little more Scrooge McDuck over here. But we're watching movies together, the Christmas movie marathon, and we're reviewing them on the scale of the 12 days of Christmas, which I think's fun. It's festive. It's joyous.
Yeah.
And so far so good. We've watched 2, one great, one atrocious, and well, actually we watched 3. We haven't talked about the 3rd yet, but we'll get to that. Click over, find us. The Arson Club presents Christmas Movie Marathon. We're gonna have fun. We're gonna watch a lot of movies this year. I think we're gonna try to watch a lot of the new streaming ones, because they're always putting all that bullshit out. So we're gonna try to watch a bunch of those to let you know which ones are worth your time, while spoiling it and making fun of it. But
Can't wait.
yeah, Paul's looking forward to it. You got your Saga shirt on.
Oh, yeah, I do got the Saga shirt on. Little Gus. Little Gus up here.
Love that. So today, very special episode, very special topic. We
Yeah.
we like to crowdsource the things that you, our listener,
yeah.
want to hear about, and we crowdsource some topics. One of our loyal fans, very close friends, also another one of the lights of my life, Casey, came up with a great topic for us. We're getting to the bottom of fruits.
Of fruit, yep. It's a
And
great
now,
topic.
now, that sounds ridiculous. It does. It sounds ridiculous, right? Why are we talking about fruits? Because I want you to think about what a fruit actually is, right? I want you to think about how you're like, oh, I only eat fruits, I don't eat vegetables, and then your mom said, oh, but a tomato is a fruit. Now it pissed you off, because we're going to talk about things that piss me off. We're going to talk about what's a fruit, what's not a fruit, what's a berry. So, I mean, how do you, just in general, before we start, how do you feel about the topic?
Well,
Feeling
I'm pretty,
fruity?
Yeah.
Rudy
Well,
Tooty?
last night I was actually going through because I was picking up some stuff for this turkey.
Yeah.
That I'm gonna.
You're going to brine it.
Yeah, I gotta brine it and get it smoked and stuff. I'm having Laura's brother-in-law smoke it for me. But I went in there and I'm also doing some deviled eggs for tomorrow.
Paul loves a deviled egg.
Yeah, and sorry if it gets a little weird. I'm getting a little tingy in my ears. I just got hearing aids here, so it sounds...
it sounds good on this end. So.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I promise.
It's like vibrating a little bit in my ears. I feel weird.
Yeah. No, yeah. It's not vibrating through here, but if your head's vibrating, let me know.
No, it's fine. I'll just have you rub it.
Okay, yeah. I'll get in there.
Yeah.
Put a little moisture in there.
I was walking down the aisle,
and
then I realized, because I was going to make deviled eggs, and I needed mayonnaise, and the mayonnaise is in the salad dressing aisle. It literally says dressing on it.
Yeah, mayonnaise is salad dressing.
Yeah.
Isn't
Who the fuck puts mayonnaise on your goddamn...
I know. It grosses
lettuce.
me out.
Let's just eat some lettuce and mayonnaise. Let's do that.
That's coleslaw, right?
What the... I'm not even a fan of that, but still.
Me either.
I guess so.
It's gross, right?
Yeah.
I agree.
Yeah.
And it's just so, like...
A hot dog?
Yeah.
Matt? Yeah, is a hot dog a sandwich?
That's exactly what it is. It is a hot dog a sandwich. And so, we've talked about that a ton. And, yeah, you know what? Hot dog is for sure a sandwich. But if I ask for a sandwich and you bring me a hot dog, I'm gonna assume you got hit in the head. Like, really hard. Like, no. I'm not gonna say, hey, will you bring me a sandwich? You're not gonna show up with Joey fucking Chestnut and hand me a hot dog. That's not how it works. Like, words mean things, and they don't mean the things that we always say they mean.
Well, like cereal is soup.
Right, yeah, cereal is definitely a soup.
It's definitely soup, yeah.
I mean, maybe Frosted Mini-Wheats might be a stew, because it's a little chunkier, but it's definitely a cold soup. It's just a grain gazpacho.
Yeah, that's where I sent you that deal. We should just start that restaurant where the soup and sandwich platter is just a hot dog
and a bowl of Cheerios.
Yeah,
I mean,
and then your salad, salad course is just mayonnaise on a damn.
Yeah, it's just a big
piece of lettuce,
spoon of mayonnaise on a fucking head of lettuce. So, according to the rules, according to the definitions for a fruit in botany, in the study of plants, which a fruit is a part of a plant.
Okay,
a fruit is the seed-bearing structure in a flowering plant that's formed from the ovary after flowering. Okay. So fruits are the means by which flowering plants disseminate their seeds. So a fruit is the part that holds the seed. If it's not holding the seed, not a fruit. If it is holding the seed, it is a fruit. Which means a lot of these things that you thought were vegetables are not vegetables. They're fruits. I'm talking tomatoes. I'm talking eggplants. I'm talking cucumbers. I'm talking peppers. Not just green peppers. All the peppers. All the seeds are inside. They're all fruits. Hot ones. That's not a hot sauce show.
I saw something.
You're just sampling fruit juice. How many Scovilles are in a Capri Sun?
How much is this hot-ass fruit juice?
But like all this stuff, apparently it's all fruits.
I saw this somewhere where peppers were berries.
So we'll get to the berries too.
Okay.
Because that's like a subsection of fruits, and the avocado also is a berry. So you know what? I'll even go ahead and say that. What makes it a berry? So a berry is a subsection of fruits, and this can make you super mad too, because a true berry is a fleshy fruit formed from the ovary of a single flower with a seed or seeds that is embedded inside the flesh. So if the seed is in the flesh of the fruit,
I got you.
That's a berry. So like how a strawberry, not a berry.
On the outside, yeah.
Yes. So strawberry, not a berry. Blueberry, not a berry. Huckleberry, not a berry. Are you shitting me?
Herpes, not a
berry.
All
of these literally mixed berry. Two of the berries aren't berries. Then you're not gonna. No.
Why, who
Next
named
thing you're
this
gonna
shit?
tell me Dave Berry's not a berry. Are you shitting me? No.
Who named this?
No, I'm sick of it. I am. You're telling me that the main berries aren't berries, but a banana's a berry, an avocado's a berry, a pumpkin.
The seeds are inside
a
the
fucking
banana.
pumpkin's a berry, a kiwi's a berry.
It's not a vegetable.
No, a pumpkin's not a vegetable. Pumpkins are fruits. But what's funny, they're gourds. And apparently all gourds, which is your squashes and your cucumbers, the seeds are inside. So those are fruits. Those are the fruits of the plant. Okay. Now, here's something weird, because watermelon, of course, we all think that's a fruit. It's a gourd. It's similar to pumpkins.
Yeah.
But it's actually the state vegetable of Oklahoma.
It's a state vegetable of Oklahoma.
Yes.
Oh man, I'm glad I don't live in Oklahoma.
No, are you kidding me? There's so many vegetables, and you chose the watermelon that you know is. It's like that's not even the one that you had to correct and tell someone it was a fruit. We already thought it was. I swear to God, I think where it really breaks down, though, like we're all, we're yelling, we're talking, it's because language gets confusing. I think it's fruit in the scientific term of fruit. It's fruit, the part of the plant. But us laymen, who are not botanists, who are not scientists, we hear that and we're like, oh, the tomato's the fruit of the plant. That means a tomato's a fruit, not a vegetable. It's like, no, I don't think that's what it means. I think vegetables and fruits are still probably pretty divided the way you were taught as a kid. Yeah, and that we're just kind of breaking down the words wrong.
So when I was young, they taught us the 4 food groups.
Yeah,
right?
yeah. Grain,
like milk, meat, bread, and fruits and vegetables.
Fruits and veggies,
right?
Yeah.
Fruit doesn't even get its own damn deal. It has a share with fucking vegetables.
Right.
And then give me fucking milk.
Gets its own.
Milk. Yeah. Half of the world is intolerant to milk.
I bet it gets its whole category.
Yeah, which I understand. I think fucking Hitler liked milk.
I'm sure he did. He had a
you got to be intolerant. Yeah. And milk, fucking, what's it? Hey,
he's
not a big fan of chocolate milk.
Yeah,
milk,
definitely. It's funny because
being intolerant, but that shit gets its own category, and fruit doesn't.
I mean, did you have the food pyramid growing up?
I did have a food.
So we had we don't
have that anymore.
I think they're done with it now. I think they tore down the ancient structure of the food pyramid.
It was built by the aliens.
Yeah, definitely.
That's for sure.
Oh yeah, but who it was really built by was the freaking corporations. That's why you get freaking. That's why milk gets a whole thing. They got the lobby, man.
Oh,
all of its lobby.
Fucking milk lobbies.
That's why they got its whole group. That's who's telling us what's a fruit and what's a vegetable. Is the lobbies. They tell you what you need to eat and how much you need to eat so they can sell you another chicken.
I wish every time I sat in a lobby they had milk. That'd be nice. I've seen a lot of lobbies.
Yeah, if they had milk and cookies, like what a nice treat that would be. Milk and a cookie.
Yeah.
You could just
you
could, like dip a little chocolate chip cookaroo right there waiting for the doctor.
Yeah, I wouldn't mind. I mean, even though
you want to talk about lowering your blood pressure, like chilling you out, give me a milk and cookie. I'd like to do milk and donuts. That's I do that all the time. Go to Lamar's, get me that chocolate milk, eat that thing up.
I'm not a milk fan.
No? I'm not super milk fan, but you give me a pastry and a little milk, I'm in. Yeah. Now I'm intolerant. Yeah. I'm not intolerant like Hitler, like you were talking about. I'm intolerant of milk, intolerant of everything else. I think we're flipsies.
You're tolerant of Hitler?
No, he's tolerant of milk and intolerant of everything else.
I'm sorry.
I'm intolerant of milk.
You just said
I don't tolerate.
We're going to clip it where you just said
I'm tolerant of Hitler.
I'm not intolerant of Hitler. Clip that part out.
It's like, wait a minute. No, wait. No, I am hold on. But for real though, like when you break it down and you think about like the actual like what part is the fruit, no, you're not gonna tell me a green bean's a fruit. You're not. You know why? Because I give my dog chicken and vegetables. I give him chicken and vegetables, and in that mixed vegetables is green beans. Yeah. And you know what he won't fucking eat? A green bean. This dog is the fattest little fucker. You know what he looks like. He looks like a walking meatloaf. That's his goddamn name. He won't eat a green bean. It's not a fruit. You're telling me he'll eat any fruit?
Yeah, I've seen him
He's not going to eat no green bean.
Everything.
That's a vegetable. Straight up, that's a vegetable.
Yeah, and if kids will eat fruit but they won't eat vegetables.
Yeah, exactly. That's how you know what's
That's
a fruit
the
and a
deal,
vegetable.
right?
Yeah, that's how I feel
Yeah,
like.
will a kid eat it?
yeah, that's how we need to start classifying. it. Yeah,
Macaroni is a fruit.
yeah, definitely. I mean,
Corn dogs, fruit.
I mean, they already said pizza was a vegetable, right? That's what Congress tried to say at one point. They like passed a law classifying pizza as a vegetable so that they could like put it in school lunches.
Really?
And yeah, because there's like certain.
So they didn't have to give
because they had like different
some kind of vegetable dish with it.
right. Yeah, because you had to have certain number of like nutritious things.
Jesus.
And they wanted to put pizza in there, so they passed a law to make pizza a vegetable so they could pass that off to the kids. Insane. So anything can be a vegetable. Anything. Whatever you want as a vegetable. You just got to pass a law.
I have some experience with classifying things.
Okay.
Because when I was in 8th grade, we had science. It was a science projects that we had to do and turn in, and everybody got up and did their science projects, and they were, like their heartbeat, how fast it was going when they're running, and that kind of thing.
Yeah.
And they did all these, and then mine was, I had taped a bunch of like nuts to a board, like some cardboard.
Yeah, okay.
And then just said which was a nut and which was not a nut.
Like a legume?
Well,
no, just nut, not a nut. You didn't get as
yeah,
technical
I just
as
typed,
legume?
Yeah.
Okay.
I thought and I even I did a little deal where I tried to fool them where I put a little bolt.
Oh, yeah.
Nope.
That's a
bolt. It's not a nut.
Not a nut. I like that.
Yeah, I did that on there. I thought that was funny.
That is funny.
Yeah.
Did you do well? What did you grade?
No, my acorn fell off and the walnut.
Acorn?
Yeah.
Also a fruit.
Is it?
Yeah.
It is.
Olives are fruits.
I think it's a seed in itself, isn't it?
Yeah, I mean, but it's got the whole casing and everything. Yeah.
Son of a bitch.
It's probably a seed. I'm probably making that up.
Okay.
I'm probably making that
I was like,
up.
what?
But peanut, there's one. You're talking about that, though.
Yeah, so
legume.
legumes.
They call it a peanut, and it's a legume.
Yeah. I definitely had a peanut stuck to my board.
Did you?
Of nuts.
Did you get you didn't get a ribbon?
No, I didn't.
Like, not even like a red ribbon?
No, they didn't do ribbons. Really.
What did they do? Medals?
It was for a grade.
Oh, okay. What'd you get?
Not good. Not good. Because I divided my nuts out into. It was like these are nuts and these are not nuts, and I mean, no people. I didn't even. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. I didn't really do research on.
You just glued things to
nuts.
a board, didn't you?
I did.
What was the title? I just need to know your nut title.
It just said not a nut, a nut. And I had a line in the middle. And the things that weren't nuts.
I feel like nut or not was right there.
Well,
you were a child.
Well, I wish you were there when I was there.
You were a child. It's fine.
Yeah. So I put like a peanut and like a
pistachio. That's expensive.
No, we can't afford. We couldn't afford
maybe
pistachios.
a pecan.
And like an acorn.
Yeah.
And a walnut. And
you put a crab apple on there.
I think those were the 3 nuts I could find, and these were all on the one side that were nuts, and then on the other side, I had the bolt, and then I had like I think I had a paper clip maybe. Things that weren't nuts.
That's not a nut. Or
right.
A rubber band.
Yeah.
That's not a nut.
I don't know if I had a rubber band, but maybe I did.
He could have.
I guess I had a lot of office supplies. Now that you mentioned, I do remember a lot of office.
Did you have
supplies.
like grass? That's not a nut.
Fuck.
Dang.
If I had you, I wish I knew you in the 8th grade.
I could have got you a ribbon, man.
Man.
I could have hooked you up with that ribbon.
Pollen's not a nut.
Nut or not.
Son of a bitch.
I swear. What's your favorite nut?
My favorite nut is... I like cashews.
Ooh,
I'm a cashew fan.
That's a solid choice. I like cashews in my Chinese food.
Yeah, I like cashews.
I like a sunflower seed.
I don't know that I'm a fan of sunflower seeds that much.
I'm a huge like salt.
You
want
them with the casings on there.
Oh yeah, give me the whole. Yeah, just give me the whole seed.
Yeah.
I want to spit the shells.
It gets all gristly, like you got a whole mouthful of freaking hay or something.
It's gross. I love it.
Yeah, and then
I got hooked on them and playing freaking Little League baseball. Like that's the only thing about baseball I really liked was sunflower seeds, and I still get them from time to time. I'll go through a bag. My whole mouth will be like all shriveled and puckered up like a fucking little butthole. like I left my foot in the tub for too long, like all shriveled.
I can see why you like them.
So shorty. So shorty. I can't believe a watermelon's a state vegetable. A pizza's been called a vegetable. Fuck the food pyramid.
How about this, Matt? How about you? Did you have some? I don't know
No,
what you were
I
doing, but how about I'm going to try to. How about you give me some?
Okay.
Give me a little quiz.
And
okay?
you tell me if it's a fruit
and
or
I'll
not?
tell you whether I think it's a nut or not a nut.
Ooh,
no,
a nut or not?
No, let's do the fruit. We're on
fruit or not?
Fruit's
Fruit or
our
not?
thing. So let's do fruit. Yeah, the
Okay.
nut thing was. I've already done that, so I already know the difference between a nut and not a nut. So
I've
did a whole
spoiled
project on it.
Spoiled a few of these, but not
Okay.
all of them. How about an
Okay.
asparagus?
Asparagus, not a nut.
It's not a nut, and it's not a fruit.
And not a fruit. Yeah, I was going to go vegetable.
It is a vegetable.
Yeah.
How about a Brussels sprout?
Brussels sprout. Oh, okay. Hold on a second. It's a sprout. And there's no... It's a vegetable.
It is a vegetable.
Yeah.
That's smart.
I'm fucking getting
How
good.
about an okra?
I listened to what you said earlier.
Yeah.
Okra.
I read that definition for
Okra.
you.
Okra definitely has seeds all in the inside of it. So it's
does.
a fruit?
It is okra.
Really?
Yeah, that fried,
What the
nasty, stringy
fuck?
stuff. That is a fruit.
Yeah.
Zucchini.
Okay. So my only deal I'm doing is if I think there's seeds inside. So it's a fruit?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Zucchini's a fruit.
Yeah, it's got... that's bullshit.
Corn.
What the hell? Corn? Corn's a vegetable.
It is. And
Is
it's,
it?
And it's not a berry either.
'Cause the
It's a
seeds are
vegetable.
on the
seeds are on the
outside, right?
As long
Yeah.
as the corn is on the cob.
Zucchini's
it's a
a berry?
Zucchini's a berry, yeah.
Fucking berry?
Zucchini, yeah. I mean, that's what the internet told me.
So
That's right.
So my
Your mom kept a fruit in her nightstand.
yeah, that's what it's
After a trip to the store. Okay, how about an olive?
Man, is that a vegetable?
So it's a fruit.
Fruit?
Because when they're not pitted, they got that pit inside. It's just like a cherry. They're just salty little cherries from Greece. Salty little cherries from Greece.
So cherries are fruits. That's what.
Yeah.
Oh,
a
got
cherry's
him.
a fruit.
Okay.
A cherry's a fruit. It's a berry.
Yeah.
A cherry's a berry for sure.
Oh fuck.
And a banana's a berry
Cherry's
for
a
sure.
berry. Yeah.
But a blueberry's not a berry.
It's not a berry.
But it is a fruit.
Because the things are on the outside?
Yeah, it's a berry-like object. is what the website I saw said.
Is that like the UFO classifications?
I
like
mean, that's what I call
flying...
my testicles, is berry-like objects. I mean, it's funny because it's like, I don't have a whole lot else to get down to on this one. Like I know we've told some jokes and had some fun, but it's like, really how it breaks down is they tell us what's a fruit and what's a vegetable based on what they want to sell us at the grocery store, right? Like, it's not about what's actually in the food. It's just about how they structure it on the plant. That doesn't make sense to me. I'm sticking with what we said. If a kid likes
if the kid gonna eat it,
it's probably not a vegetable.
It's a fruit.
Now there's like
weird kids.
Yeah. All kids have like a few vegetables they like. So I guess we'll say if the majority of kids don't like it, it's a vegetable. Broccoli, cauliflower, green beans, peas, corn, which most of that is vegetables. But like zucchinis, cucumbers, tomatoes, that's a vegetable. I don't care. I don't need you pushing your glasses up saying, I don't care. It's a vegetable. You know what's not a fruit? The little nugget that came off the marijuana that's full of seeds that I ground up, that I smoked. That's not a fruit. but they would tell you it is.
Ooh.
They would
Maybe
say
you could
that the
pass
flour from
nice.
that is fruit.
It's on the...
I ain't smoking no fruit. I mean, unless I made a apple bong.
My mom would always smoke whatever. She would pull over the side of the road, make me get out and go
And just
pick
find
whatever.
ditchweed.
And then she made me build this thing to dry stuff out.
Oh, yeah.
And then she would...
Because it's got to get dried out first or else it'll be all like...
She told me she's making tea, but...
Yeah, that's funny.
Then she would try
So you know how to pick
smoke
it. You know how... You, like...
It's a weed. I don't know. I just pick a weed.
Oh, you just picked the whole thing up. Yeah, and then she probably picked the flowers off.
No, I think she just... Whatever
She just ground it all up.
Yeah, we just put it all out on the chicken wire and... Is that not normal? And then is that not how you do it?
I don't know. I've never harvested my own. I'm not a hunter gatherer, really. I wish I was. Oh man, they did. So
she said it was tea. She didn't say it was.
But they call it that. I'm sure she would call it tea and then get all fucked up. She was probably getting like mushrooms and shit too.
I guess
My family has
mushrooms.
a farm up in Iowa, and they had, because weed grows naturally. That's why it's called weed. It's a weed, and they had a whole like field of it growing, and the cows had gotten into it, and they were like getting fucked up. Yeah, they were like, they were just like chilling, and oh man, they were the fucking puff pasture, if you will. It's a real story, despite the punchline.
we should go there if the world starts in the apocalypse. That's a good place. Yeah, they got all kinds of ditchweed or whatever.
Yeah, they got ditchweed. They got cows. I mean, we could easily get a chicken coop going. Yeah. Anyways, I think we've settled it. If kids aren't going to eat the plant-based
we did get the
food,
bottom. Hey, we actually got the
we
don't usually get the actual bottom of shit.
We usually we usually just get stuck in the middle, and I feel like today we fucking solved the shit out of it.
Yeah,
We fucking solved the shit out of it. We're at minute 27 without me cutting anything out right now. So this is going to be the shortest Bottom Boys episode ever, but I think that's fine. I think we can have a little shorty.
Since we finished it, yeah.
Yeah, I think we can have a little shorty. We solved this one.
We could talk about some more of the...
What do we got?
No, we don't need to.
Oh, okay. Well,
I was going to do more of the food.
Whether it's a nut or not?
Oh, no. Not more nuts. Yeah, here, I'll give you a test. Is this a nut?
Yeah, let me see.
Here's a test. What's in my pocket?
Paul pitched that we have a game at our show called What's in My Pocket, which sounds a lot worse than it is. It was really just supposed to be 20 questions, but I imagined him inviting someone on stage to fish around in his pocket till they found the roll of dimes or whatever.
It was a Hobbit thing. It was a Hobbit deal.
Always a Hobbit deal. All right, guys, I want to thank you for listening. I hope you're biting into a nice juicy peach or a nice juicy mater.
I would also like to say, yeah, get in the comments so we get a lot more choices.
I would
here.
love some comments.
Yeah, we get some more choices.
Tell us what you want us to get to the bottom of.
Then
tell us what your favorite fruit is, your favorite veggie. Tell us how you feel about being told that a tomato's a fruit, because I'm not going to stand for it anymore, and I don't think you should either.
And
the more comments we get, the better, because then it can give us it gives us a little something to chew on.
Yeah, and I love this comment, to this choice, Casey, but I really didn't, I had to look up Hitler's milk drinking habits. And that's going to be on my...
I don't think you had to look that up. I feel like that's just a choice you made. All right, guys, thanks so much. Bottom Boys.
Out!